Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel, and in our today's video we'll be discussing a question from you viewers who have been asking about whether you can get married after the DV results are out. The answer to this is yes, you can get married at any given point during the DV process, even after the DV results are out. But this kind of marriage, after the DV results are out, is a tricky one and it needs to be real. Make sure that you have a lot of evidence. This kind of marriage requires you to prepare very well for the interview compared to those who got married before the DV results are out. Why should I say so? The consular is always suspicious as why did you wait until the DV results are out to get married? So that's why I'm saying that it's a kind of marriage that requires a lot of evidence to support your marriage. You need to have a marriage certificate. At the same time, you need to have a affidavit of marriage from the advocate. And if you can, get a letter from your pastor or reverend introducing you that they know you as a couple. At the same time, you need to prepare a lot during the interview. Get to know your spouse very well. They will likely to ask you very private and confidential questions to make sure that you people know each other and you are really married as a couple. Some of the questions they may ask or you need to prepare is your spouse's likes and dislikes. And this kind of interview, they may put you separate and ask you this: what is your spouse's likes and dislikes? Who proposed to the other? When did you propose to each other? Those are some of the questions. Where did you go for your honeymoon? These questions can be asked to each and every one of you separately to make sure that you are telling the truth. They can also ask you a question to know whether you know the close relatives of your spouse, the names. So make sure that you get to understand your spouse's close relatives and their names. Another question that you may be asked is, when did you do your marriage? So have those evidence. Understand about your spouse's academic levels. You may be asked about the highest level your spouse has reached in terms of academics. So understand what papers your spouse has achieved academically and understand them. When did they graduate and received those papers? This kind of marriage after the DV friends is tricky, but you prepare and be honest, answer the questions as they come and be truthful. You also need to have some evidence to support your marriage as well. Like you must have something that you have done which is common for you. Like you have a joint bank account which you open together. You have saved something in that bank account, or you have an insurance under your names as a family or as a couple. So those are some of the things that you need to prepare. And prepare, have photos for your wedding, have photos of you together in a vacation, have photos of you and your family members together, so that you can prove to the consular that you indeed, you are spouses and you are a family. So if you do so, the visa will always be yours. But if you don't have some of the evidences that I've mentioned here, you may be put on administrative processing, that is AP You are given a yellow paper to go and bring some of the documents they may demand from you. So make sure that you practice, rehearse very well before you go for the interview. Get to learn whatever that you have done together or what you know each other, which you may be asked separately to know that you are indeed a family. And even the night before the interview, you may be asked, where did you spend the night before the interview? What did you eat for supper or dinner or breakfast before the interview? And make sure you also know the kind of clothes that you wear for the interview. You may be asked and you get confused. So friends, this is a question which has been going through in most of the comments from you guys asking whether you can marry after the DV lottery results are out. So I've answered you, it's a yes, but prepare and have evidence to support your marriage. Otherwise, thank you for watching. And for those ones who are new here, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. Make us grow together as a family, and to our old friends, keep on putting forward the topics that you feel like we should discuss, and encourage new and more friends to come on board as we prepare for this journey together. For those ones who will be having their DV interviews or any kind of interview at the embassy,